Hi there everybody, great to be with you all again. So, next stream is on Thursday the 25th of January at 3:30. Notice it's 15 minutes earlier to make it work for Ronan. Yeah, so Ronan, I put it forward for you, yeah? So notice the time on Thursday is 15 minutes early, yeah? 3:30 UK time on the 25th. So hi to Oksana, great to see you as well, great to be with you all. I'm going to put this here, I think. Hi Vitali, lovely to see you as well. Okay, so hi to Vitali, hi to Ronan, hi to Oksana, hi to Lucky, hi to Renyard, hi to Yuri, and hi to Katia, and hi to Ginsberg if you're still there. Okay, so let's get straight down to it. This was an article about how to measure pain. How pain is measured. So let's see. And hi there to Sharon as well. Let's see, this doesn't quite fit. Cut. And there we go. How much does it hurt? You might think it's one of the simplest questions in health and medicine. But in fact, it can be a deeply, strongly, greatly, remarkably difficult question to answer objectively. Okay, so we've got deeply from Ginsberg, we've got remarkably from Oksana, we've got remarkably from Vitali. Hi there, Adam, lovely to see you. So, deeply difficult, strongly difficult, greatly difficult, remarkably difficult. Hair. Okay, so we've got deeply from Sharon, we've got strongly from Renyard, we've got remarkably from Adam. Remarkably from Menisco as well. Deeply from Ronan. Okay, I think it's probably answers time. Let's see, strongly difficult, no. Strongly difficult, no. Greatly difficult, no. Deeply difficult, this is deeply difficult. It doesn't sound very good. Remarkably difficult, very definitely. This is deeply difficult. This is remarkably difficult. Let's see, I think maybe deeply might work, but remarkably sounds much better. This is a remarkably difficult question to answer objectively. So remarkably. And an unexpectedly difficult question. Remarkably. Well, different. That works as well, Yuri. So consider a doctor who has two patients who are grinning, frowning, sneering, grimacing, and using similar words to describe their pain. Grinning, frowning, sneering, or grimacing. So, well difficult. Well, I like your well difficult. It's very informal, by the way, Yuri, but I think it works certainly. So, grinning, frowning, sneering, grimacing. Okay, so hello Bogdan, lovely to see you. Okay, so we've got grimacing from Vitali, Ginsberg and Sharon. We've got frowning from Manisco. We got frowning or grimacing from Oksana. We've got grimacing from Ronan and grimacing from Bogdan. Okay, so to sneer, you sneer at, is to have a very bad opinion of something. I'm not interested in this. This is terrible. It's not relevant. Grinning, if you grin, it's a great big smile, so it's definitely not a great big smile. Frowning, I wouldn't frown with pain. Yeah? I frown when I don't understand. I frown when I'm angry. Frown is the opposite of smile. We've been hanging out for 5 minutes. Yes, Yuri, it works. Okay? Whereas grimacing, this is to grimace, where you've got a very strong it's not frown upon. Frown, I think frown is confusion or anger. Yeah, but I wouldn't frown with pain. I'd frown with confusion. Do clowns in the circus grimace? I think probably not, Rainyard. Grimace, yeah, you grimace is with pain. I'm thinking about the Roman ones, but no, I wouldn't say a clown grimaces. A clown might grin, but certainly not grimace. Clown could frown. Yeah, a clown could frown. Yeah, a frown is the opposite of a smile. So, can the doctor be sure they are experimenting, testing, experiencing, accepting similar levels of pain? So, can the doctor be sure they are experimenting, testing, experiencing, accepting similar levels of pain? Okay, I think this one's easy. My pleasure, Ronan. What else could I do for my number one supporter? Okay, this is good. You accept. You don't accept pain. You don't experiment with pain. This sounds like torture. Enduring, definitely, Oksana. Testing, no. It's experiencing. They're experiencing similar levels of pain. Yes, experiencing, very definitely. They're feeling, yes, Ginsberg. They're living out. I guess they're living out. It would work as well, Yuri. So they're experiencing similar levels of pain. If one habitually underestimates their suffering, what if one had been in pain for a long time and nurtured, turned, grown, set, used to it? Got works very nicely here. Yeah. Good. I like the accustomed. Yeah, this used is accustomed to. This too is a preposition. Used to experiencing it. Used to feeling it. And become used to it. Okay. Become works, Ginsberg. Got used to it. Set doesn't work, Manisko. It doesn't work. Set used to it. Turned used to it. No. Nurtured used to it. No. To grow used to it. Grown used to. Habituated to. So grow used to. Get used to. Grow used to. Get used to. become used to. Hi Rudrachakarin. Good to have you. So, I think I'm going to call you Krishna, it's probably easier. Okay, so to grow used to, become used to. And what if the doctor has certain sways, ulteriors, blemishes, prejudices, blights that mean they are more likely to believe one patient than another? Groan, absolutely, Alan62. Great to have you, Alan62. Or they can even simulate pain, feeling no pain at all in reality. Yeah. Come, yes, to get used to. To come used to get used to. Very good, Vitali. Okay, this one I think is quite easy. Sway, as in persuade. Ulteriors, has certain ulterior motives. A blemish is something dirty as a spot. Prejudice, I think you know. Currently experiencing. Yes, Alan62. Biases. Biases works very nicely. For Yuri, and ideas for Ginsberg. Yes. So we've got everybody with prejudices. We've got prejudices for Oksana and Vitali and Bogdan and Sharon and Renyard and Ronan and Yuri, Ronan and Renyard and Adam and Alan. Okay, so yeah, prejudices very definitely. And prejudices for AK. Welcome, AK. Good to have you as well. So pain is a difficult beast to manage, grapple, combat, grip with. Hard to measure and therefore to treat. Pain is a difficult beast to... Inclinations. Yes, I think inclinations fits quite nicely, Renyard. Has certain inclinations that mean yes. Definitely. Ulterior motive, hidden motive, that's it, AK, definitely. Difficult beast to diagnose. Okay, yeah. A difficult beast, a difficult problem. Okay, so if it weren't for the with, combat would do. So let's see, Katia. Manage with, no. Manage with, no. Combat with, no. Grip with, no. It can only be grapple. Yeah. Okay, so grapple with. Okay, so we've got grapple for Oksana and Bogdan. Yeah, grapple with. Grapple for Sharon. Grapple for Ronan. Grapple for Lalapa. Lalapa. Okay, hi Lalapa. Great to have you. To grip. To get to grips with. To manage, it can be a difficult beast to manage, no with. To combat, without with, but to grapple with, it's got to be grapple, yeah, because of that with. Yeah, to grapple with. High cut sleeve, to combat, no with. Can be a difficult beast to combat. Yeah. To manage, but no with. It's this with is the problem. To manage, it's this with, yeah? Yeah, the present perfect is a difficult beast to get to grips with. You missed the preposition. Yes, preposition. No problem. See you on Thursday, Katia. Take care. Good morning, Lalapa. Okay, so to grapple with, to fight with. It can be a difficult beast to fight with. Let's continue. Pain can be an important distress signal, and failing to investigate it could mean a missed opportunity to save a life, or it may be something much more minor, junior, lower, lesser. Okay, good to have you, Alan. So it's good to have all these people. It's good to see you all here. So, or it may be something much more minor, junior, lower, lesser. So we're starting to get some answers. Okay, so Oksana's gone for lesser. But look, Oksana, lesser is already a comparative. More, lesser. You can't more, lesser. More, less, but it may be something much, without the more, much lesser. So lesser it can't be, because lesser's already a comparative. More insignificant. More junior. Junior is to talking about levels in the hierarchy. Something more lower. Again, lower is already a comparative. It's got to be minor. Something more minor. Something minor. Something less important, of less significance. Minor it is, absolutely, Oksana. So, minor for Vitaly, for Renyard, and for Adam. Minor for Sharon and Ronan and Ginsberg. Minor for Alan. It's good to have you here, Alan. We have lots of lives. Yes, something much more minor, because minor is an adjective. Okay, so but it's not a comparative. Lower and lesser are already comparatives. Okay. Let's continue. So, for such a universal experience, pain remains much of a mystery, especially the task of controlling, determining, distinguishing, apprising how much pain someone is in. So the task of controlling, determining, distinguishing, apprising. So, yeah, controlling, determining, distinguishing, apprising. Okay, it looks like you're doing very well with this. To apprise means to inform someone, to give someone your opinion. To appraise would fit very nicely. Appraising it would work, but not apprising. You apprise somebody of your opinion. To control, but this is a different question. Controlling the pain, but you're not is having power over it. You distinguish one thing for another. Rating, good word, Ginsberg. Okay, hi Patricia, but is determining, working out how much pain someone is in. So determining, working out, calculating. So we had determining from Oksana, from Renyard, from Vitaly, from Adam, from Cutsleeve, from Ginsberg, from Sharon, from Alan, from Manisco, from AK, and here. And Patricia determining, appraising, but not apprising. To assessing. Absolutely, Adam. Assessing is a great word. Whoops, this one's too long. 20 48. That'll fit better now. That fits better. Okay. No problem. In figuring out, engaging. I like gauging and I like figuring out. I think gauging is a very good word. We understand it so poorly, says Emma Pearson from Stanford University. In particular, the fact that human doctors are frequently left bamboozled, rattled, shaken, flummoxed by why a patient is in pain suggests that our current medical understanding of pain is quite bad. Confused. Confused is a good word, Ginsberg. Pandora's in the house. Rewind the whole thing. Okay, I agree with you. Definitely Vitali. Okay, this is good. So we got bamboozled from Oksana, bamboozled from Renyard. Yeah, pinpointing. Flummoxed from Sharon, flummoxed from Oksana, flummoxed from Alan, flummoxed from Adam, flummoxed from Patricia. Okay, if somebody is rattled, they are nervous, they're insecure, they're worried about their position. So the questions the reporter asked left him rattled. If you're rattled, you're nervous that you're going to fail. It's okay, good to have you, Nariman. Vitali goes for flummoxed or discombobulated. I like the discombobulated. If you're shaken, yeah, you're trembling. Yeah, you're worried about something that's happened. Kerfuffled. A kerfuffle is normally a big brouhaha. Ronan goes for flummoxed as well. Kerfuffled is more like rattled or shaken. To rattle someone's cage. Hi Deepak, great to have you. To rattle someone's cage. Okay, bamboozle. If you bamboozle somebody, you trick them. You get them. You confuse them by showing them too many things. Let's see. I'm not very happy with bamboozle. I think flummoxed is a much better word, because if you're flummoxed, you're completely you don't know. I guess bamboozled would work. Are we to use these words in parenthesis or other words we think of? Let's see, Alan. One of these words is the word used in the article, but you can also use your other words as well, Adam. You've got to choose which one of these fits best. And in the original article, they used flummoxed. Yeah. Okay, flummoxed, completely confused. Bamboozled. Okay, if you're bamboozling somebody, you're trying to persuade them. You confuse them with persuasion. And I think in this case they're flummoxed. A complex contract is meant to bamboozle you. Nonplussed, baffled, flummoxed, completely flummoxed, not understanding something. So I think maybe for a long time Yuri has been flummoxed by the present perfect. Okay, if I give a bad explanation Left muddled. Yes, left muddled definitely works, Ray. Okay, so let's try the next one. Left at sea. I like left at sea. The gold yardstick gauge grade standard for pain analysis currently relies on patients self-reporting how they feel, relying in different places on either a numerical scale, 0 as no pain, 10 as the worst pain, or a system of smiley faces. Okay, but no, so Alan, you've got to put one of these words before standard. You've got to, yeah, the standard for pain, but the what standard? You've been flummoxed for a long time. Good. Okay, you've got the idea, Alan. Hi, Diwash, lovely to see you. Disorient your cognitive process. I love it. Okay, so the goal. This is definitely, we've got gold for Vitali, we've got gold standard for Oksana, gold standard for Renyard, gold standard for Nad, gold standard for Ginsberg, gold standard for Alan, gold standard for Sharon, gold standard for Adam. Okay, without this word standard, Mandycam, the yardstick for, without standard, the yardstick for pain analysis, but the gold standard, the gauge standard, grade standard, no. The yardstick for pain, the gold standard for pain. Okay, yes, yardstick but without standard, the yardstick standard. The yardstick for pain, you don't need the standard. Gold standard, it's the gold standard. Okay, because the gold standard, it was that they would exchange a certain amount of British currency, a certain amount of pounds for a certain amount of gold. It was making the pound directly interchangeable with gold, and a gold standard is an unchangeable standard. Okay, to abash means to embarrass. I was abashed by this. Abase means to criticize, to reduce in quality, to make something look really bad. So abash is an embarrassed feeling, is to feel embarrassed. I was abashed because I couldn't speak English. To abase is to bring somebody down in level. I was abased by the inhuman treatment that I received. To abase, to make less important. Gold, yes, gold standard. It's the gold standard. I swear English standard. Well, okay, the gold standard. Okay, I think the Cambridge exams are the gold standard for how good your English is. The martini messed up your motivation in a major manner. Happy. Okay, so the gold standard is a standard exchange rate, but notice, yardstick without the standard, the yardstick on its own. Okay, and let's continue. Step 1 in treating pain adequately is measuring it accurately, and that's the contest, trial, challenge, clash, says Carl Saab, who leads a pain research team at Cleveland Clinic in Ohio. Okay, that's the contest, that's the trial, that's the challenge, that's the clash. Okay, this one's reasonably easy, I think. Okay, this looks pretty good. Let's see. A clash is a dispute, a problem between two different groups. The contest. The contest is a competition. Competition between two people. The trial. A trial in court, perhaps. But challenge, as you have all said very definitely. So we've got challenge for Oksana and Bogdan, for Vitali and Nad, for Diwash and Renyard, from Sharon and Adam, from Ginsberg and Alan, from Deepak got challenge. Well done, Deepak. Challenge from Ronan, challenge from Mandikan, challenge from Manisco, challenge from Lionheart, Hi Lionheart, challenge for Patricia. Okay, it's good to have you with us, Deepak. Challenge, so it's definitely a challenge. Let's try the next one. English challenged. You used to be English challenged, but not anymore, Yuri. Challenge only. Absolutely, Mandikan. Okay, so nowadays the standard of care is based on smiley faces that penetrate, imbue, suffuse, riddle ER rooms. Nowadays the standard of care is based on smiley faces that penetrate, imbue, suffuse, riddle ER rooms. Huh. Financially challenged. I love it, Ginsberg. Okay, this is going to be a difficult one then. So we've got suffuse from Vitali. We've got imbue or permeate from Alan. We've got suffuse from Sharon. We've got suffuse from Na. We've got suffuse from Oksana. Suffuse from Adam. Suffuse from Lalapa. Penetrate from Mandikan. Dominant and predominant. Poof, I think they're the same. This is the predominant. Okay, the dominant says the most powerful. Predominant says the most common. So I think dominant is the most powerful, whereas predominant the most common. Imbue for Oksana. Penetrate for Renyard. Manisco goes for penetrate. Patricia for suffuse. Vitali for pervade. I like pervade is a good word. Conundrums. Suffuse. To mix, to suffuse. I suffused the tea with a little bit of honey. Is to mix in, to suffuse, to mix in a little bit of it. Overwhelm. I really liked overwhelm from Ginsberg. This is really interesting. And imbue from Lionheart. I'm amazed. Okay, the one they actually used, believe it or not, was riddle. This is the word they used. Okay, is riddled with, is full of, that infect, riddle. Yeah, this is riddled with woodworm. Okay, full of. The city is riddled with crime. Tangle, suffuse. No, to suffuse is to mix a little bit of something in with it. I've got a bit of a cold today. Yeah, I noticed this when I woke up. I'm coming down with one, definitely. To penetrate. You don't penetrate the room. To penetrate, to go inside. Here. To infect. Yes, definitely. To imbue. To imbue is to give a characteristic of something. I was imbued with the enthusiasm of the teacher. So they distrust the method. Riddle. Define imbue. Suffuse is a good word. Imbued with something. His speech was imbued with sarcasm. Yes, they distrust the method, or riddled in ER rooms. Yeah, it's a negative connotation. Yeah. Now, I've got another question as well while I'm at this. What is wrong with ER rooms? This is one of these things that I find really, really annoying. What's wrong with the phrase ER rooms? So, okay, to riddle is riddled with something bad. This area of the city is riddled with crime. To suffuse, to mix in. I burned some incense and the house was suffused with a small smell of incense. To imbue, to give something a characteristic of, particularly the way that you speak, is imbued with sarcasm, imbued with piety. That's very good. Tautology. R stands for room, exactly. Emergency rooms. Exactly, it's a tautology. So ER stands for emergency rooms. Yeah? Okay, and that's to me the problem with it. It's just too many rooms. Riddle, full of the wood is riddled with woodworm. Imbued with passion. Yeah, ATM machine. Automatic teller machine. I love it, Bogdan. Okay, his speech was imbued with passion. Tautology is saying the same thing twice, Alan. Yeah, you say the same word twice. Okay, so if something is imbued with an emotion, suffused with, mixed a little bit with, riddled with is something bad. Absinthe. Okay, I guess it could be imbued with absinthe as well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to stop there. So let's put that. And next stream will be on Thursday, which is the 25th of January at 3:30 UK time. Notice this is 15 minutes earlier than normal. Okay, 15 minutes early. Yeah. Preaching the choir. Tautology is saying the same thing twice. Okay, it's repeating the words. So emergency ER is emergency rooms. Emergency rooms. That's tautology. ER rooms. Why earlier to for Ronan, so that Ronan can come, and as Ronan is the person who looks after me, then definitely as a favour to Ronan. Okay. Suffuse and imbue are two good words to think of, very definitely. Yeah. I know exactly what a foulard is. So manji, is that manji? That doesn't look like manji. That looks like somebody who is spoofing manji. Okay. A and E, accident and emergency. Okay, so let's see. Okay, next stream will be on Thursday the 25th. Yeah, thank you all for coming. So I need to shout out your names. Thank you. So let's just change this. So thank you to Alan, to Ginsberg, to Bogdan, to DeWash, to Lionheart. Thank you to Mandican and Manisco, and thank you to Manji, if that's you, and Patricia and Ronan and Yuri, and to Vitali as well. Hey, it's been lovely having you, Renyard. Predominant or dominant? Okay. Dominant means more powerful. Okay, so the US is dominant in military power. That versus which? Ooh. Okay, so let's see. I will think about it, Mandycan. That versus which? That's quite a difficult one. So something that's dominant is the most powerful, whereas something that is predominant is something that is most common. So if something's predominant, there are more of those than anything else. It doesn't mean they're more powerful. Dominant is talking about power, whereas predominant is talking about distribution. So this product is predominant in this area. Yeah. Dominant is talking about dominating and having more power. So thank you all for coming anyway. Yeah. Take care, and I